Well, hello everybody, my name is Gail.
And my name is Ronan.
And welcome back to Pick and Choose Gaming. We just got back from playing XenoPurge. And it's a game that we actually got for testing specifically. So let's start off with you.
Alright, so I think the game is a very fun concept. So that's why I was like, okay, that would be a perfect idea or a perfect game to play for like a playtest.
Yeah.
So when we did, I saw that what you were playing. I'm like, so I saw you got a flashbang, by the way, when you were going through the new commands.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, can you clear a room by throwing a flashbang in there and then going in? Or doing a whole bunch? But no, you have to throw it at your enemy, which
Specifically,
or you just go like this
at the time.
Just like even though you're point blank, you just go.
Yeah,
and it doesn't affect you, but it affects them.
Yeah.
But
okay. Anything else?
Yeah, although I did like the game, there were a little bit of a problem with some of the AI tracking, like saying going into a room and going like deeper in it, even though there's only like a tiny section of it. And feeling Alpha 1 is gonna get fucked over.
I feel like J3 is going to be the one that's going to be...
And I'm just like, couldn't you just like poke your head in there pretty much and then just go, okay, it's clear?
Yeah, they go a little bit too deep into it. I mean, it's like a 2 square, and they have to go all the way to the end to come right back. You know, it's like like one of those kind of presents or whatnot.
And well, on that note, though, one thing I don't like about it is the movement, because they just go like this, like they just go whoop.
I think you're going a little bit too fast there. It's like,
guy shouldn't let him explore by himself. It's like,
yeah,
you guys go, you can go. Engaging target. Oh, what is Q doing?
Yo, Q1, get back over there. I think that the putting little dots and everything, that's kind of a cool thing. I kind of wish there would be like a blip radar up on the upper right hand side or whatnot, and maybe you can do, 4 little video cams or something like that, like you were saying.
Yeah.
As the main part of it, and you can actually be able to see it. Go like, okay, now we actually be able to see exactly what they are or
what they look like,
what they're looking at, and what they're watching at the same time of checking out the radar about where they're going, to be able to tell them to go through each one of the rooms. I think that would be a really cool aspect that they could be able to bring into the game. I think that would be like, I do think that they should have a hold. They should have a standby. They should be able to wait there if the enemy comes to shoot then, or to attack them then, or wait for them to get close to attack them, rather than, or your main guy Hicks, I guess, is your leader dude who, freaking just charges off into the night like freaking an idiot Batman.
Yeah. Oh my god!
Oh no! Who was like, justice, limping across the finish line, or is he trying to make it towards the finish line? He's, blood, guts everywhere. He's like, oh, but there's another enemy.
Like his gut, like his intestines just like hanging out, and going, enemy.
I got him, boys. Let me charge off towards him.
Just like slowly putting it back in your stomach, just like, I must be prepared for this enemy.
Let me clean up first. Time out. The game itself, it was free. Thank you guys very much for doing the test for us, or giving us the ability to make that test there.
Thank you very much to Trapix for making this game.
So thank you guys very much for giving us that the ability to be able to test it. I do hope that you guys continue on. At this very moment, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the score. What do you think?
3 out of 5.
3 out of 5. Wow.
Because it is a good concept, a cool concept. It's a playtest one, so we're going to give it a little bit of leniency for anything. We also did not encounter any bugs in it, which is also another plus for me.
I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5 as well. I mean, I like the ambiance of the sound. I think the concept of the game is, like you said, is pretty good. I like it. I like the whole idea behind it. The menu actually looks pretty cool. I'm glad that you guys ended up having the Discord that you put up for people to be able to join in. I mean, that's always a great thing for games, especially nowadays.
Mm.
I do kind of wish the RNG was a little bit more lenient.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's also another reason why I didn't give it a 4 too, is the RNG.
Yeah, I kind of wish that the RNG was a little bit more lenient. Maybe even the xenomorphs to not to be constantly coming so often. I mean, I was between the two strategies I had that I even tried here. I had one dude who was basically a big giant beefcake who just ran in, just try to kill him. I mean, he might as well have just been the door from D&D, you know, he freaking tank. He couldn't handle it. The second time around, I was like, all right, well, you know what? Instead of this way, I'm going to do it with shotguns. I had one guy with a shotgun, which was Hicks, the guy who runs off to die, and the two other guys, which I just gave them assault rifles, and they still couldn't handle it either. So after 3 rounds, it's like the difficulty goes from, all right, so we're going to do 1 to 5. This time we're actually going to go 7 to 10.
Yeah, straight to 100 almost.
Yeah, it goes up so high so quickly that it should be a little bit more spaced out.
Yeah,
because I mean, you can't complete the match and end up having frustration. I know it's a strategy game, but if you're not going to have the strategy part to it, strategy dies.
yeah.
You can't tell your guys to stop to be able to sit there and shoot them. Even then, could still make the game like increasingly hard. Those X guys, they are pretty tanky.
Yeah.
And I don't know what's the next one.
I mean, the only thing that
Equal
seems to
sign.
be, the only thing I can see that is like a hard counter to them
Mm-hmm.
is if you get like 3 guys that hold back when they see an enemy, and they all have like either DMRs or assault rifles.
Yeah, but you can only get to that until like what, 5 rounds?
Yeah.
4 rounds, either one. But it's just you can't get to that point. So you have semi-easy, normal, and then really hard.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, and if you're trying to do it with like different strategies or whatnot, they don't work because either your guys don't know how to aim, you don't have the right guns, you got too much variables that ended up just going wrong.
Yeah.
And it's just way too much of a dive. Too much of a dive between those difficulties.
Yeah, it's true.
But yeah, other than that, I did enjoy the game overall. I thought it was pretty fun. It does have some replayability, you know, because you can end up doing like different kind of strategies into it. The customization, I think it should be. I kind of wish that you could be able to make your own person or whatnot. I think that'd be pretty tight. But yeah, in the meantime, 3 out of 5, 3 out of 5, and hope to be able to see the game some more.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys very much for being here, and we hope to be able to see you guys in the next video.
Bye.